All right, this is Mr. Grantham, the Spanish teacher at Spring Valley High School, and I came here to ask him today what's the craziest story he's ever had while teaching at Spring Valley High School.
This story is known as the Piñata Incident of 2001. All right, in November of 2001, we did our Day of the Dead celebrations, and in the process of that Day of the Dead celebrations, my students put together an altar with candles on it. As they got ready to do their piñata breaking, we blew all the candles out on the altar, or thus we thought we blew all the candles out on the altar. And we set up the piñata in the center of my classroom, which was a very old science classroom with tall ceilings and very large classroom in itself. The piñata was hit by about 15 people, but the piñata did not break until Clint Durst stepped up to bat. Clint Durst was a baseball player, senior, ready to take out the piñata. As we blindfolded him, he said, "That piñata will be mine." We laughed. Clint took one swing, busted the piñata flat open. Candy flew everywhere. The piñata flies across the room, lands on the altar, hits a vase candle, catches on fire. As the piñata, in all of its paper form, goes up in massive ball of flames, I grab the piñata on fire, drop it, run to the window, ask the students to open up the windows. They open the windows but fail to pull back the curtains. As the fireball of a piñata goes running for the curtains, I realize we can't go out the window because the curtains will catch on fire. So the piñata then burns my hand. I drop it to the tile floor, which it began to melt. As the piñata begins to burn, I grab for the closest thing near me that is liquid, which consisted of a Dr. Pepper, a Sprite, and a Pepsi. As I am stomping on the piñata and pouring down Diet Coke, Sprite, and Pepsi, apparently the explicatives that came from my mouth, which I do not remember saying to this day, left every student with mouths wide open. As the room filled with smoke and the piñata is now out, I'm standing in the middle of a burnt piñata carcass covered in Pepsi, Coke, and Dr. Pepper. Smoke filled the entire room as one girl opens up the door from the hallway to yell at me that someone stole her candy, flooding the hallway with smoke, alerting the entire school that something was on fire. Needless to say, I spent my afternoon explaining to administration what had occurred.